Look, we've been going absolutely crazy. What is Nick Casario thinking? What is he gonna do? We heard two names get mentioned as second interviews: Josh McCown and Jonathan Gannon. Now, before I get into the possibility of each one being the head coach, and even the possibility of being, them combined. Shout out to you guys. I wouldn't be nowhere if it wasn't for the viewers. If you guys want to hit me up on Twitter at 713HSP, feel free to hit me up. We could talk ball, talk about Marvel, even anime. Feels free, to hit me up and let's talk some, and let's have some fun. Josh McCown, for the past 2 days, I really felt like the Houston Texans were going to hire him, and it absolutely scared me. I do like Josh McCown, but I think he's in the same situation as, I'm sorry, not really the same situation as David Culley, but the same type of, coach to me. And here's what I mean by that. Last year, you brought in David Culley so that he can build the culture back. You go from a tyrant in Bill O'Brien, who you feel like you're walking on eggshells with. So you bring in David Culley to try to bring that together. And hey, when they beat Jacksonville Jaguars in week 1, we all saw that. We saw David Culley really, have the locker room until they started losing. So you had to do that. However, the situation is different now, where you fired David Culley for you could, and I quote, go find the next Mike Tomlin. That's what Nick Casario said. Josh McCown does not scream Mike Tomlin to me. He's been, if you look at what he's done, I'm not knocking, what he did in the NFL. Played on 9 teams, almost 17 years in the NFL. The knowledge, is there. The grind is there. He knows he is a professional. A lot of people have been saying Josh McCown could potentially be a great coach in the future. However, I'm not firing David Culley for Josh McCown. That's just, the simple way, that it is. And that's why we heard with the Josh McCown news that he got a second interview that there might be others. And then we hear Jonathan Gannon, the guy who's, who is 39 years old, 14 years as a scout, has personnel experience, is pretty much a defensive-minded guy, learned under Mike Zimmer, then goes to, learned under Mike Zimmer for 4 years, goes to Indy under Frank Wright, gets hired as the DC for the Eagles, has a top 10 defense, 11th in passing, 9th in rushing. Eagles fans do hate the guy, like I've said before. They called him too conservative, doesn't blitz, The other argument is, well, they don't have the personnel. There was also a report that said that in the beginning of the season, Jonathan Gannon was like, put all your resources into the offense. I'll worry about the defense. My scheme is good enough. I'll coach these players. That was said at the beginning of the season. So we'll see how that goes. We've heard a report that it could maybe be a pairing of Jonathan Gannon as the head coach and Josh McCown as the offense coordinator. And I am all there for that. Let Davis Mills learn behind Josh McCown, right? Let him learn from a veteran who's been in the NFL for almost 20 years, is well liked, is well loved, knows how to be a professional, knows how to stay ready. Even though he was a backup quarterback and didn't get any playing time, you're still required to be ready in case anything happens. He's going to get Davis Mills into that preparation. I want those two to be best friends if it happens. That would definitely excite me. A Josh McCown and Davis Mills pairing. And, whatever happens, happens. But as far as I know, these are the only two guys I've gotten interviewed. Let me know what you think about Josh McCown. Let me know what you think about Jonathan Gannon. Let me know what you think about the pairing of those two. As always, go Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.